Little Puff, I hear the chickens outside. Oh, boy. It's been getting cold outside, so it's time to feed not the chickies, the kitty cats. Sorry about that. Let me check this camera. Okay, it's going. For a moment there, I didn't think my camera was going. I keep cat food in this container, and that way, if a raccoon or possum or something comes in here, then it's not easy for it to, to get the food. Then I just scoop it out with the bowl and I give it to the kitty cat. You ready? Come over here. Get on my way. There you go. Right there. Let me go get the other bowl for Nagini. So Little Puff is down there. He's got his bowl. Watch out, Nagini. Come through. Get your bowl. No, what? Look. All right. There we go. So Nagini and Little Puff, even though Nagini is Little Puff's mother, they don't exactly like each other. I guess you could say they just tolerate each other. All right, here you go, Nagini. There you go. That's yours. That's all yours. Alrighty. Alright. So I got the cats fed. I guess you can hear the chickens outside. I let them out of the coop. And let's show you here. This is Little Puff. Little Puff. Say hi to the camera. But anyway, Little Puff is a male cat. And then back here is Nagini. And Nagini is a female cat, but Nagini's been fixed. And she is Little Puff's mama. And I got some cushions here. I got a little box for one of them to go up in. As the weather changes and gets colder outside, they come in here more often. And this is the thing that we put the chickens and ducks and stuff in after they've hatched and grown enough to put in here, and then they will live in here. We got a couple of heat lamps in there. It's a little dusty. We're going to need to clean up some dust before we turn those heat lamps on. And yeah, this is one of the foods that we give the chickens. This is the layer feed, and then there's another one back there. That's a layer feed there as well. This is kind of like a game bird feed, protein feed that we give them, sometimes two. And then that is a bag of oyster shells, because the chickens need their oyster shells. And another container here for chicken food. And we do save, as you can see here, we save the bags that these come in. And the reason we do that is because we will line the walls in the chicken coop with them. It won't be long, hopefully, before we have baby duckies and chickies out here, because we have some eggs in the house in the incubator. We're pretty sure they're all fertilized eggs, but we'll see how that goes. Ain't that right, Nagini? Hey, ain't that right, Nagini? Look, hey, pay attention. When they've got their let me get around this thing here. All right. All right, get through here. There it is. This is the little door they go in and out of. one thing you never want to do is you never want to show that to your chickens. Because once they discover how to do that, they'll come in here too. And you know how chickens are. Chickens just poop all over everything. You don't want your shop to be pooped on. Never ever allow your chickens, unless you got them in a, your thing back there for raising them. Don't ever let them in, because chickens are nasty. They just mess everything up. Got a few eggs in there. All right. Whew. Oh, there's my office chair. Huh. Okay. Anyway, the weather is changing fast. A few days ago, we were, like mid 60s in temperature, mid 60s Fahrenheit, and also like yesterday, it was in the 60s, but it became very, very windy. We had a lot of rain and very, very high winds come through. And we had some tornado warnings, or not warnings, but tornado watch. There's the chickens out back as well. But anyway, today it is very, very cold. Temperature is dropping, and I'm already seeing what looks like little bits of snowflakes and sleet, frozen little droplets of frozen rain. So when that wind blows, it cuts through you. So anyway, that's part of why I wanted to come in here and make sure these cats had some food inside. And Little Puff likes to sleep on this. We had that thing so that it could open up. And the birds are crazy out there. Had that thing opened up so that the cat could get in there, but the cat, for some reason, likes to lay on top of it instead of get inside. Oh well. Well, I got it open now. Maybe the cat will get back in there. And stay in there, maybe. And then Nagini's got her little box back there she likes to get in. So we'll see how that turns out. Cats can be funny sometimes. Get that right, Nagini. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to have to go and see if I can find some more potting soil, because we're gonna get some plants potted up, get seeds started, basically. Some of the plants that we already got started, we're going to be putting into bigger pots, and then we're going to take the smaller cups and reuse them to put some seeds in for, things that we'd like to go ahead and get started now, so that we can put in the gardens whenever it's time to put things out in the garden. Here, I'm in Zone 7. And in Zone 7, they always recommend you have your gardens be done. Have them in May 1st, right? So my goal is to have a kick-ass garden in by May 1st. I want to have a garden where not only can I feed my family, but my extended families and anybody else that we can just take some good stuff to. And that's the goal. The goal is to have a huge, wonderful garden, and to have some more birds, chickies, and have maybe we planned on some sheep, so I'll be doing some videos here in the near future on how I fix the the fencing around the back side of the property here, so that we can have our sheep. And I don't know. Might actually end up with a oh, what do they call it? A miniature cow. We've thought about a miniature cow. Maybe some sheep. I mean, definitely sheep. Maybe a goat or two. And the reason I say a goat or two is because my experience with goats when I was younger and growing up is that goats can be mischievous. They get into things they shouldn't. They're particular. Like, you could have fresh water out there for them, and a little fly come and land in that water, and those goats see that, and they are so particular that they will not drink that water until you get that fly out, pour the water out, clean the water container, put fresh water back in there, and then they'll drink their water. Like, God. But I don't think sheep are that way. I don't think a cow would be that way. So we're gonna get us a little cow. We're gonna get us mostly sheep, and then we'll probably end up getting around this part of the world. People who raise sheep generally have a Great Pyrenees dog, or two, or three. Generally, we would like to have two. What are you doing over there, Nagini? Nagini was making noise. I think she's starting to talk like a chicken. But anyway, probably end up with a Great Pyrenees. Sitting there looking out the window. That's some of the chickies out there. So, Great Pyrenees.